All right, well, let's move on to Mid-South and your return. At this time, obviously, the relationship with you and Watts is good, otherwise he wouldn't be bringing you back, right?
Yeah, he just seen an opportunity to make more money off of me.
Okay,
He knew
so
I worked hard.
had he been seeing then the shit that you were doing in
Oh
Georgia and
yeah.
elsewhere?
Oh yeah. You noticed all that.
It's interesting because he had all but said that he had no more ideas for you,
Yeah.
the last time whenever he sent
Yeah.
you off to Georgia. So, I mean, when this conversation happens between yourself and Bill, like, how does that go?
I never talked to him.
No?
No.
Who is your connection? Your dad?
My father.
Okay.
Yeah.
When you do finally cross paths with Bill, I mean, is he making you any promises as far as how it's
No.
gonna go or creative?
None at all.
Nothing.
Nothing.
So you're coming in the door like, I don't know if I'm a heel or a baby face. I'm not sure what I'm doing.
Right. And I came in as a heel.
Yep.
I left as a baby face.
Yep. Now you're walking in day one, and you're like, not sure what I'm doing, not sure if I'm a heel or baby face. You're finding out as you arrive.
Yeah.
Maybe not the way to do it, but
No.
I guess it worked. You were a
Yeah, I
great
did.
you're a great heel down there. What about the territory itself? Did you feel like a lot had changed? Workers, politics, travel, anything?
No, it was all the same old bullshit, man. They had the pecking order. You had JYD. You had Hacksaw, Jim Duggan, and you had Butch Reed. You had Ernie Ladd.
That's a great one.
Yeah,
Terry Taylor.
yeah. Terry Taylor came in later. Yeah,
So, Jake, at this time, your personal hopes are, of course, to make as much money as humanly possible.
hmm
And we know that down the road, you'd find a groove being a baby face that Heels worked with before getting to Hulk in the WWF, and
yeah.
it's good money, and that's a good spot to be in. I'm curious though. At this time, what were your creative hopes or goals in wrestling? Were you hoping for anything specific?
Not really. I was hoping to be a booker somewhere.
Okay,
That's what I really wanted to do. So that's what happened. I wound up helping Bill with the book in Louisiana for nothing.
he didn't pay you extra for it.
No, fuck no.
That's passion, dude. That you're taking that on without making more money.
Yeah, yeah, I was.
And when you're coming in the door, are you telling your dad or Bill like, "Hey, I want to be a booker,"
Yeah, yeah.
and they seem receptive to it right out of the gate?
They were like, we'll see. You know.
Um, well, speaking of your dad, we hardly ever bring him up on this show. By this time in your career, you'd achieve a lot of success in wrestling, and I've seen where
Yeah,
you've mentioned in interviews before that a big part of your desire to join wrestling was to prove to your dad that you could achieve greater success than he had in the business.
yeah.
And so at this point, even now, in your career, I think you could argue that you were on TV and you'd made a huge name for yourself. I myself, Jake, have a rocky relationship with my dad, so I understand the weird dynamics between
Mhm.
son and father. Would you say at this point you and your dad had a good relationship?
No,
No.
no. It was false. It was behind smoke and mirrors.
Okay. Superficial.
Yeah, yeah.
Was he ever giving you any advice or
Nope,
suggestions? Never.
never.